Number 28, Kevin Steen versus Davey Richards from Never Say Die. Great hardcore match, one of the most brutal ROH matches we've seen all year. Steen actually did the cradle power driver into the steel table, or into the table. That was awesome. Davey Richards took out a piece of steel, wrapped it around his boots, kicked Kevin Steen right in the face with it. Davey Richards suplexed Kevin Steen into a set of chairs. This is an awesome match. Definitely check it out. Probably one of the best hardcore matches of the year for ROH. Number 27, going to go with Davey Richards versus Tyler Black from A Cut Above. Probably the most underrated and most unappreciated match of the year. One of the most. Easily better than their Proving Ground match. These two guys just went out there, busted their ass, put on a great match. The Dayton crowd loved it, so definitely check it out. Number 26, the Young Bucks versus Steen and Generico from Final Battle. Now, in my opinion, I thought this was their best match out of the 3 matches that they've had. Obviously, Young Bucks actually got the upset victory, and Kevin Steen actually turned heel. So this was an excellent match. Without a doubt, stole the show from Final Battle. I thought the first half of Final Battle was awesome, but the second half just kind of disappointing. So, all right, next up we get number 25. This is Tyler Black versus Jimmy Jacobs from Violent Tendencies steel cage match. I don't know, it wasn't as nearly as good as the other Jimmy Jacobs steel cage match against BJ Whitmer, but it was still very good. A lot of great spots, a lot of great action. Tyler Black actually frog splashed Jimmy Jacobs off the top of the steel cage through a table. That was a pretty cool spot. And then the aftermath was awesome. The Age of the Fall, Jimmy Jacobs brought all these guys down in black masks to kind of bombard Tyler Black. So really, really nice spectacle to end that match. So that was from Violent Tendencies. Number 24, I'm going to go with Tyler Black versus Roderick Strong from the Omega Effect. Pretty underrated. You don't hear a lot about this. This was 20 minutes. It went to a 20-minute time limit draw, so there was not a winner. So a lot of people were down about that. But the action was really good. These two guys just busted their ass, put on some great stuff, great near falls. Crowd was pretty much into both guys. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, this took place back in Canada at the Omega Effect. Number 23, I'm going to go with Roderick Strong versus Jerry Lynn, A Cut Above. Jerry Lynn defending the belt against Roderick Strong, really good stuff. Roderick got busted open pretty bad, bleeding like crazy. And this is an example where blood could definitely add drama to the match. It definitely worked here. Crowd really wanted Roderick to win. It was really good stuff. Jerry Lynn successfully defended the belt to the fans' disliking, but probably one of the best Dayton, Ohio matches we've seen in ROH in a very long time. All right, guys. Sorry I had to do this. I left the match out that should not have been left out. I left out Nakajima versus Roderick Strong from Supercard of Honor 4. I don't know how I left this out, but I'm going to put it in as a tie for number 23. Obviously, you guys remember Supercard of Honor 4. This was awesome. Like 9 minutes of awesomeness. It was really stiff. It was really amazing. Just a great match. So that was number 23, Roderick Strong versus Katsuhiko Nakajima from Supercard of Honor 4. All right. Sorry. Number 22, we got Chris Hero versus Jerry Lynn for the ROH title at Never Say Die. Another great title defense from Jerry Lynn. I think Jerry Lynn his title reign was short, but it was pretty good. For his age, he put on great performances. Definitely. Probably, the only 2 guys that could probably touch him at that age in the ring were probably Shawn Michaels, who is 44. Jerry Lynn was actually 45 last year, and Ric Flair. So, we got to give Jerry Lynn a lot of credit, for him to go the way he can at his age says a lot about him. But I'll talk more about Jerry Lynn later and his ROH World title reign. But him and Chris Hero, this was an awesome match. I don't know if it was Jerry Lynn's best title defense, but his best title defense from a regular ROH show. Him and Hero did like a lot of great near falls here. This is just an extraordinary match. Definitely exceeded expectations. An awesome match. Definitely check it out. Number 21, I'm going to go with the Survival of the Fittest match. So what do we have? We had Delirious, Claudio Castagnoli, Chris Hero, Roderick Strong, Tyler Black, and Colt Cabana. I thought this started off kind of slow. It was okay, but once it came down to Tyler Black and Roderick Strong, this was awesome. Some of the best stuff you'll see all year. Great stuff. Tyler Black actually won Survival of the Fittest. Roderick Strong kind of kicked out when the referee counted 3. So I don't know. The ending was not that great, but the stuff. There was a lot of great stuff here. A lot of great near falls. Great action between Roderick and Tyler Black. Can't wait to see those guys have a big title match. It definitely will deliver. So. Number 20, I'm going to go with the American Wolves versus Steen and Generico from Manhattan Mayhem 3. This was actually the submission match. A lot of people wanted the ladder war from Manhattan Mayhem 3, but we got the submission match. This perfectly sets up, more matches in the future. I thought this was awesome. It was a lot better than people expected. People were going crazy for the submissions. They did not want the Steen and Generico to tap out. And at one point, it looked like the American Wolves were definitely going to tap, and it didn't happen. Eddie Edwards went to work on El Generico's. I believe he had a bad knee, so he put him in a half crab, kind of made him submit. So Eddie Edwards actually made El Generico tap out, so the American Wolves defended the belts. A great action though. It wasn't just submission wrestling. You got a lot of great action as well. So number 19, I'm going to go with the American Wolves versus Bryan Danielson and Kevin Steen from Validation. Very underrated match. Great action here. Danielson looked great. The American Wolves. They were really coming into their own around this time. David Rich did the Tope con Hilo, blasted Kevin Steen right in the face, went flying over the railing. Eddie Edwards looked like a star again in this match. He actually made Bryan Danielson submit with the half crab, and great title defense from the American Wolves. This pretty much saved that show. The best match from Validation by far. All right, number 18. This is Bryan Danielson versus Chris Hero from the Final Countdown Tour from Dayton. Excellent match. This put over Chris Hero in a big way. I thought Bryan Danielson put on a great performance. Hero did the elbow a little bit too much, but it definitely worked in this match. Great intensity. Pretty much overshadowed because of their PWG match, but this is still a very good match. Watch it without the commentary. It's a great match. Check it out. Number 17, I'm going to go with Austin Aries versus Kenny Omega, ROH World Title from the Omega Effect. This took place back in Canada in November. Went a little bit too long. Went pretty long, maybe 38 minutes. It was an excellent match, though. Great crowd towards the end. I mean, they really wanted Omega to win. I did not like the finish, though. Aries kind of made Omega pass out. And I understand because of Aries' character, they want to maintain him as this great heel. So they kind of had him win in a kind of a unattractive way, but still a very good match. Omega looked great. Omega pulled off some nice offense. So that's from the Omega Effect. Great match. Number 16, I'm going to go with the American Wolves versus Steen and Generico. This is from the 7th anniversary show. This is an awesome match. I mean, they brought out the ladder. They did some crazy stuff with it. El Generico was the MVP in this match. Pulled out some crazy stuff. After the match, the aftermath was really good. The American Wolves beat the crap out of Kevin Steen and El Generico. They did a bulldog through the table. This really sets up more matches down the road. This really escalated the feud to another level. But this is a great hardcore. I believe this was just a street fight. So that was from the 7th anniversary show. Number 15, I'm going to go with Austin Aries versus Tyler Black versus Jerry Lynn from Mayhem 3. I thought this match was awesome. Jerry Lynn defended the ROH title. Tyler Black cashed in his title shot for this match. And I thought this actually worked, because Jerry Lynn was... I'm sorry. Yeah. Jerry Lynn was supposed to face Austin Aries in the main event. Personally for me, I don't think that was a strong enough main event for New York City. So I think the decision to add Tyler Black into the match is a good thing. So it was a three-way dance elimination match. Tyler Black hit the God's last gift on Jerry Lynn to eliminate him. Once it came down to Aries and Black, the crowd was crazy. A totally different atmosphere than Final Battle. The crowd was into both of these guys, and Aries actually ended up getting the win to become the first two-time ROH champion. I really liked the match. I thought it was great. So that was number 15. Number 14, I'm going to go with Davey Richards versus Kenny Omega from Clash of the Contenders. Excellent match, one of the most underrated matches of the year. This stole the show on Clash of the Contenders. Just great stuff between those two guys. What can I say? I believe Kenny Omega actually got hit a small package to get the win. But like I said, one of the best Davey Richards matches of the year, which says a lot. So definitely check it out. Number 13, I'm going to go with Nigel McGuinness versus Jerry Lynn. This was from Supercard of Honor 4. Finally, after, 18 months, finally somebody puts Nigel McGuinness away, and it was Jerry Lynn. Nigel could barely move in this match. Got to give him credit for going out there. It was a phenomenal match, a very emotional title win. At the same time, though, I really don't think Jerry Lynn was the right guy to win it. Because in retrospect, I don't think really Jerry Lynn really did not do much for the company. His title win really had no impact at all. So I don't know. But, it was nice to see Jerry Lynn win. For his age, he's a phenomenal wrestler. I know the movie The Wrestler had a lot to do with him winning this match, because he definitely fit the bill of, the Randy and Rand Robinson type of guy. So I understand it, but, personally, I think Kenta should have won the belt. But I'll talk more about Kenta later. All right, next up we have number 12, Kenta versus Tyler Black from End of an Age. Excellent match, very underrated. I thought it was awesome. The reversals to the God's Last Gift, or I'm sorry, the reversals or counters to the Go to Sleep into the God's Last Gift were beautiful. Those are awesome. It was a great match, very underrated. If you think this is better than Kenta and Davey Richards, I wouldn't necessarily disagree with you, but you know, it was an excellent match. Definitely the best match on one of the best shows of the year, End of an Age. So definitely check it out.